All right, so in this video, we're going to go through an example of a problem that you might encounter with unemployment. So we have a list of people that we have in our economy. We have 200 million retirees, 600 million full-time workers, 10 million part-time workers, 60 million full-time college students, 20 million people between jobs, 50 million without work looking for work, and 15 million, so these people are between jobs, but they're looking for work. These people are without work because they lack proper skills, but they're also looking for work. And then these people are looking for work, but they got laid off due to a recession, and there's 15 million of them. So we're looking, I want you to find the unemployment rate, and then I want you to find the labor force participation rate, and then I want you to find the natural rate of unemployment in this economy given this situation. So go ahead and pause your video, and when you're finished, hit play, and we'll go through the answer. Okay, so to find the unemployment rate, we need to find two things. We need to find the number of people who are unemployed, and we need to find the labor force. So to find the number of people who are unemployed, we define unemployed as people who are without work but actively looking for work. So these people are in between jobs but looking. These people are looking for work, but they don't have a job due to improper skills. And then these people don't have work due to a recession, but they're actively looking for work. So our unemployed is going to consist of 20 million plus 50 million plus 15 million. That's 70, 85. So we have 85 million people who are unemployed in our economy. Our labor force consists of people who are unemployed plus employed. So that's going to be unemployed, which is 85 million, plus the people who are employed. We have 60 million people, we have 600 million people who are working full-time. And then we also have 10 million people who are working part-time. So this is 85, 95, so 695 is our labor force. And to find the unemployment rate, we take the number of people who are unemployed divided by the labor force times 100. So we take unemployed over the labor force times 100. That's going to be equal to 85 over 695 times 100. And if you calculate that, you should come up with 12.2%. Part 2 is find the labor force participation rate. So to find the labor force participation rate, we need two items again. We need the labor force, and then we need the total adult population. So we have the labor force, which is 695. And the total population is equal to people who are in the labor force, 695, plus people who are out of the labor force. We have retirees, which is 200 million. And then we have full-time college students, which is 60 million. So 695 plus 200 plus 60 gives us an entire adult population of 955. So let's see, 55. So we have an entire adult population of 955 million people. And to find the labor force participation rate, we take the labor force divided by the total population times 100. So that's going to be equal to the labor force over the adult population times 100. And that's going to be equal to 695 divided by 955 times 100. And if you calculate that, you should come up with 72.77, or we'll call it 0.8%. So out of the entire labor force, 12.2% of the people cannot find a job. Out of the entire population, 72.8% of people want to work. And then lastly, we want to find the natural rate of unemployment. And the natural rate of unemployment would be the unemployment rate that would occur if cyclical unemployment was equal to 0. So if we look here, okay, people in between jobs, those are frictionally unemployed, so these people would still be unemployed. Part-time, or people without work looking for work because of improper skills, that's 50 million, so that's structurally unemployed, so they would still be unemployed. And then this last part, people laid off are people unemployed due to a recession, so this is our cyclical unemployment. So to find the natural rate of unemployment, we would want to find what happens if all of these people found jobs. So these people are looking for work, so they'd still be in the labor force, but they would be working instead of not working due to some business cycle. So to find that, we need to find the labor force that would be if these people were working, and then we want to find the unemployment rate given that these people are working. Okay, and that would be the natural rate of unemployment. And we can just use these numbers up here. If these people go from unemployed to employed, they don't change the labor force. So the labor force is still going to be 695 million. However, our unemployed people are going to go from 85 million minus 15 million because these people are now working. So we have 20 million plus 50 million, which is 70 million. So our new unemployment rate, so U star divided by the labor force times 100 will give us our natural rate of unemployment. And that's going to be 70 million divided by 695 million times 100. And if you do the math on that, you should come up with 10.07 or 10.1%. So overall, total unemployment is 12.2%. However, if we had cyclical unemployment go to 0, or we weren't in a business cycle, we would still see an unemployment rate of 10.1% due to natural forces in the economy. Okay? So this is one example that you might see of an unemployment problem in a test or on a quiz.